For 50 years, our leaders have come together through the Pacific Islands Forum for peace, security, social inclusion, and prosperity. Our leaders have long realized that we are stronger together, and they created the South Pacific Forum. At the first forum meeting in Wellington in 1971, Fiji's Ratu Sir Kamasesemara spoke of a precedent of communicating, learning, and cooperating in the solution of problems that face the region now and will emerge in the future. And so this journey began.
So as we mark our golden anniversary this evening, we must take the opportunity to reflect on what we have achieved together as one collective through the Pacific Islands Forum and celebrate those achievements.
In 1991, President Bailey Alter of the Federated States of Micronesia addressed the forum saying, "Our Pacific Ocean does not separate us. It brings us together." Together, forum leaders drove the adoption of Sustainable Development Goal 14 on the conservation and sustainable use of the oceans, seas, and their marine resources. In 2015, Pacific leaders pushed for the adoption of the Paris Agreement, and in 2019 issued the Kainakilua Declaration, their strongest statement ever, calling for urgent climate change action now.
We act as one blue Pacific continent, recognizing that climate change and disasters affect us all.
You are drawing on a long history of adaptation and traditional ecological knowledge. You are challenging the status quo, and you are in the forefront of global climate negotiations.
Together, we negotiated and advocated what became the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea and the South Pacific Nuclear Free Zone Treaty. Together, the leaders drove economic and trade development. As the world's appetite for the Pacific's fish increased, leaders took a collective approach to managing this precious resource. To guide and protect regional security, the 2000 Bikatawa Declaration and the 2018 Boyd Declaration were endorsed. Today, we are facing the COVID-19 pandemic. This is a crisis like no other, but the Forum has responded as one, creating the Pacific Humanitarian Pathway on COVID-19, moving medical supplies, vaccines, and experts throughout the region. Together, Forum leaders are working on response and recovery. In 2018, President Wanga of Nauru said, "We must once again summon our will to lay out a clear vision for building a strong Pacific." As we look to our future, the 2050 strategy for the Blue Pacific continent will guide the next stage of our regional development. It will build on the original vision of our founding leaders for a Blue Pacific where all our people can lead free, healthy, and productive lives.
Our people, our island.